whether we've got adequate snow to make anchorage and the ceremonial start happen. So that's the more immediate challenge.
Those planning to take part in the March 5th start are getting their dogs ready, regardless of the starting spot or the dog name spot. Well, local media now reports that officials plan to start the race in Anchorage and restart it in Willow. That decision was made today. Bonnie shows us if any snow's in the forecast.
That's right. So 75 miles north of Anchorage in Willow, north of Fairbanks, is where they're going to start the race. And even when you look at the current temperatures, even though the race isn't until early March, you can see the reason why. Look how warm it is in Anchorage, right at 34 degrees, and Fairbanks colder at 2. So we need it below 32, and of course to catch up to the snow with that record low snowfall from December and January in both Fairbanks and in Anchorage. So here's the forecast for Anchorage. Low numbers, getting below freezing, but not for long. It's been so mild and unseasonably so. When you look at the average high this time of year of 26 degrees, we'll stay in the 30s, even close to 40 as we go into next week. So our eyes will be on Alaska in the coming weeks, Dave, as we get closer to the Iditarod.
Good, yeah, let's get some snow in there. How about some flowers in the desert in the middle of winter? That's what's going on here right now at Death Valley National Park. Heavy rain and flash flooding last fall, along with moisture in January, created what some are saying could be a very rare sight indeed. They call it a super bloom.
It's very rare to have a good bloom in Death Valley. You always get flowers somewhere in Death Valley almost every month of the year, but to have a big bloom like this, which we hope will become a super bloom, which is beyond all your expectations, those are quite rare, maybe once a decade or so.
Wow, perfect weather to view the blooms, too. Look how mild it is here in the Southwest. While all the talk's been about cold and snow from the Great Lakes and the Plains to the East Coast to the Gulf Coast, this is what we've been suffering with here in days and weeks. Albuquerque at 64, above average. LA at 73, above average. Phoenix at 83, we're going to break a record today. Vegas at 70. Reno at 57, Salt Lake City, you're stuck under the clouds at 31. You're the oddball. You're the odd man out, or person out, something like that. A weak front stretched across the Pacific Northwest. Otherwise, we've got clear skies, mild weather, warm, even hot. Look at Phoenix at 87 degrees, 85 on Sunday, and are we going beyond that here? I guess that's enough, huh? Los Angeles, our average high is 68. Only one day will we be near average. Otherwise, it's 10 to 20 degrees above average. How about that? So while it's super, well, we're going to talk about that super cold outbreak next.
Moved into this? Make it look like this. Let's check out our options. Give it some style. Perfect. Now, let's detail it. Let's put our ideas to work and step into a new favorite room. Let's do this. Buy vanities in-store and online today, starting at just $139. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Seems we've hit a roadblock.
That reminds me. Anyone have occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating?
Yes.
One Phillips Colon Health probiotic cap each day helps defend against occasional digestive issues with 3 types of good bacteria.
Live the regular life. Phillips.
You totaled your brand new car. Nobody's hurt, but there will still be pain. It comes when your insurance company says they'll only pay 3/4 of what it takes to replace it. What are you supposed to do? Drive 3/4 of a car? Now, if you had Liberty Mutual new car replacement, you'd get your whole car back. I guess they don't want you driving around on 3 wheels. Smart.
With Liberty Mutual new car replacement, we'll replace the full value of your car. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Let's face it, it's easy to put off seeing your dentist, no matter how many times you're reminded. And if you don't have dental insurance, you might not go at all.
Hi, this is Katie from Family Dental. You're due for a cleaning. Give us a call.
But don't let that stop you. Give Physicians Mutual Insurance Company a call. For as little as $1 a day, we can help cover all the dental services you're most likely to need. Cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. There are no networks, no deductibles, and no annual maximum. So don't stop going to the dentist, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. It's just not worth the problems you could face later on. Get the dental care you deserve. Call now and we'll send you a free information kit with all the details about this affordable dental insurance. Don't wait for another reminder. Call 1-800-219-0808 for your free information kit. That's 1-800-219-0808. Call now.
The American Cancer Society and the research community is incredibly in need of people's financial support. We fund cancer research that involves virtually every type of cancer. The American Cancer Society research program has been incredibly successful. We've funded 47 people who eventually went on to win the Nobel Prize.
You can help by donating just $19 a month to the American Cancer Society. Call 1-800-208-HELP today.
With Mario Perillo, Mr. Italy, and Alitalia, you don't have to...
Remember my dad? He'd be proud that we've added custom-designed Italy vacations to our legendary escorted tours. While generations come and go, some things never change, like the quality and value that we provide on all our tours.
Call now for your free brochure and get your DVD and a free subscription to the Perillo Traveler magazine. And remember, call in the next 30 minutes, and when you travel with us, get this free $100 travel card. Call 800-343-4711.
I'm Jesse Owens.
You're the fastest man on the earth.
You want to win a gold medal in Berlin, even under the Hitler regime? You get a chance, you're going to walk away from it? I got people looking at me for an example. I don't care about any of that. Well, you're white. You don't have to. Running some type of direction. People telling me I can't do it. I want it twice as bad now.
Rated PG-13.
A wind chill advisory is in effect. Currently in our area, 25 degrees under cloudy skies. Tonight, occasional snow showers, low 7. Chance of snow, 70%. About 1 inch of snow expected. Saturday, intermittent snow showers, especially early. High 10. Chance of snow 40%. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Closed captioning brought to you by California Walnuts. What makes this the best simple dinner ever? Great tasting, heart-healthy California walnuts. So simple. Get the recipes at walnuts.org.
This is your blizzard. Now, we need this for 3 consecutive hours, but we've got winds gusting upwards of 45 to 50 miles an hour.
The lightning and the thunder. Oh, there with the lightning.
This is a legit snow squall.
This is what.
Oh my gosh! Ah, woohoo!
It really felt like a springtime storm was blowing through, with the exception of it was cold and not rain. It was snow.
It's too warm for hot drinks this morning.
I definitely love the warm weather, and I'm glad we're breaking temperatures, and I just hope it stays for a while.
That's the kind of snow it is. It's light, it's fluffy, it's wonderful. Okay.
That's a pretty lame snowball from Chet there. Huh?
I think so too. Wimpy.
I think a little too wimpy, yeah. Hey, it's half past the hour on Weather Center Live. Good to see you. I'm Dave Schwartz.
And I'm Bonnie Schneider. This week began with snow from a winter storm.
That's right, and as the week draws to a close, we've got more snow, and that includes along the Carolina coast. Check this out.
These pictures to us are just in. Out of Wilson, North Carolina, you can see the snow lightly covering the ground of this yard and back deck near, and not too far from Raleigh, right?
Yeah, this is not that impressive, but you know, joining us now is Steve Abbott with the North Carolina Department of Transportation. And Steve, glad to have you with us again this afternoon. Are there any specific highways that have become problematic as the snow moves into eastern North Carolina?
We don't have any highways that have shown a rash of accidents or anything like that. We had a fatal accident over in Pitt County, but we don't know if that was weather-related or not. But really nothing other than a few people maybe slipping and sliding, fender bender, nothing major. We think the brining and the fact that we haven't had a lot yet is a big difference for us.
You know, in Winston-Salem and up in the mountains in Asheville, we're used to getting snow, but in the eastern part of the state, not so much. Has there been any challenges because the snow is forecast for this part of North Carolina?
Well, the challenge is that the counties that have each their own equipment, our DOT county offices, don't have as much equipment, and they don't have smaller staffs because they don't need it for winter weather, like you said, in the mountains or other parts of the state. So they've been kept very busy. In some cases, if a weather situation develops and gets a little serious, we can shift personnel from other counties, bigger counties, or others but aren't affected. For example, in Wake County in Raleigh, the winter advisory is gone. Nothing happened here, so there's a lot of crews here. If need be, could be sent down to the coast.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve Abbott with the North Carolina Department of Transportation. Appreciate that information. And Dave has more on the snow that's falling right now on the Outer Banks. Dave?
Yeah, thanks a lot. You're absolutely right. On the Outer Banks, it is snowing. And I'm sure that Steve and all the other people here in North Carolina are thrilled to see this snow tapering off, and it's tapering off quickly. The snow flurries are over in Raleigh, in Wilson, North Carolina, Greenville. That picture we saw of the, what was it, a dusting of snow out here, that's in Wilson, which is between Greenville and Raleigh. So this is all tapering off. Norfolk, however, the snow has picked up. Our visibility has gone down from 2 miles to 1¼ miles this past hour. So we've got some heavier snow, but you can see the back edge of it is just about on us. So rain and thunder showers off the southern Outer Banks, and then just north of Hatteras, it's been all snow, and it will be for about the next hour or two, and then that will be that. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, gone. Skies clear out tonight. The only problem is, you know, the temperatures have been below freezing all day. And by the time the sky's clear, it's going to be dark. So we're not going to get a chance to warm up. So whatever's on the ground is going to freeze. So bridges and overpasses especially. Black ice could be a problem from Raleigh eastward, and snow in the mountains of western North Carolina. So the Tar Heel State has really been in focus all day long today. Carl Parker, our storm specialist, joins us from the lab, and Carl's been watching a storm over the Pacific Ocean that's going to have an impact here. What's it looking like today, Carl?
Well, it's looking like everything's pretty much on track. Maybe not as much impact in the southeast, but we think a very serious impact in North Carolina and Virginia and up through Pennsylvania and into New York State. And then some lighter snow for the Ohio Valley. First, though, there's going to be a weaker system coming down, a little clipper, and this is the model forecast showing you how this will evolve. Snow really breaking out late Saturday and into early Sunday morning, setting up there in the Twin Cities and down through Cedar Rapids and the Quad Cities and La Crosse and Rochester and Chicago and down into Springfield, and then moving over into Benton Harbor as well as Indianapolis and Columbus and into Lexington, Kentucky. So for the most part, it's going to be pretty light snow, 1 or 2 or 3 inches, but a little bit more in this little area from North and South Dakota down through Minnesota and Iowa. But then we turn our attention to this next storm coming in. We've been watching this huge storm in the Pacific that Dave mentioned. There is an incredible jet stream associated with this, 200-mile-per-hour winds up at jet stream level there coming in along with the storm, and that jet stream energy is going to translate right across the northwest and drive down into the middle of the country. And the result is going to be the development of this surface low, which is pulling moisture from the Gulf of Mexico up and over top of cold air at the surface. How much cold air is going to be in place in the southeast is a little bit of an open question, and then that moisture and colder air tangling here across parts of the interior northeast and mid-Atlantic region. So this is how it's all going to play out. Here's the development of that wintry weather. We've got some snow setting up in the Ohio Valley and the Appalachians on Sunday night, and then a little bit of a mix down into Tennessee and into North Georgia. Going into Monday morning, we think there's going to be a very shallow layer of cold air, but again, there is question as to just how long that's going to last. It could easily be overtaken by warmer air in the Atlanta metro and up into Greenville, Spartanburg. It's looking more like that. And then we'll see freezing rain along the 81 corridor, and that's going to go all day Monday. So we could be talking about significant accumulations along 81, and then that wintry weather moves up and into the northeast. So this is where we're looking for the ice accumulation, again, along 81, all the way down through a lot of it, 85, 40, 77, a lot of these interstates being impacted by the ice come Sunday and Monday. Bonnie, over to you.
Thanks, Carl. It's hard to believe we're going to see ice in some of the areas where the temperatures are not below freezing right now, but things are going to change really dramatically. So right now in Nashville, for example, 43 degrees, well above freezing, and actually pretty warm in New Orleans and Jackson, 60s, 70s, but everybody's going to get colder. Let's take a look at how much. By tomorrow morning, Knoxville, you're down to 19 degrees, and in Charlotte, Sunday morning, Valentine's Day, 18 degrees. It's going to be cold in Atlanta as well, right at 25. That is well below the normal for this time of year. Then Monday, President's Day, a lot of people have the day off. Kids might be off from school the entire week. To get you started on Monday, though, it's going to be quite cold. 35 in Nashville and Huntsville at 39 degrees. So we're staying cold for Monday. The forecast as we go through Tuesday, though, does show some improvements. In Atlanta, we start getting a little bit closer, but nowhere near the average high temperature, which is actually 56 until we get to the Monday into Tuesday. Notice temperatures are really going to be into the 40s for lows, but then down into the 20s for lows in the next couple of days. So if you can get through this stretch of this holiday weekend, it's going to get warmer a lot faster by Tuesday and Wednesday. Dave?
I like the sound of that, Bonnie. Well, parts of the South may be cold and facing snow or even ice from the weekend into early next week, but another part of the region faces a different threat, severe storms. On the way, why they could set up next week, who will face them, and when.
A wind chill advisory is in effect. Currently in our area, 25 degrees with light snow. Tonight, occasional snow showers, low 7. Chance of snow, 70%. About 1 inch of snow expected. Saturday, intermittent snow showers, especially early, high 10. Chance of snow, 40%. Here's our 7-day outlook.
What puts you at risk for identity theft?
A breach of my health insurer.
Shopping online?
There's a new victim of identity fraud every 2 seconds, and knowing there's a problem isn't enough. LifeLock helps monitor your identity and fix problems.
If your identity's ever stolen, we'll spend up to $1 million on experts to help set things right.
Get LifeLock for as little as $9.99 a month and 60 days risk-free with promo code READY. Go to lifelock.com.
Don't miss Founders Days at Pep Boys. Buy 2 Rain-X Latitude water repellency wiper blades and get $10 off instantly. And when you buy 3 select tires, you get the 4th free instantly. Trust the boys to get you there.
1 year ago, Alex and Christina Berry were lying in this bed, wide awake, worrying about their bills. Bills that were like monsters under the bed, for grown-ups. But then Alex and Christina had the courage to face their fears head-on. They refinanced their mortgage and began saving $284 every month. Goodbye, scary monsters. Hello, sweet dreams. A Quicken Loans refinance can help your financial life get a whole lot sweeter. That extra $284 a month helped to put Alex and Christina's minds at ease. Learn how refinancing your mortgage can give you the peace of mind you need when life gets expensive. Here's a fact that can help put your mind at ease. For 6 years in a row, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction. And for the second year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in mortgage servicing. Call Quicken Loans today or visit us at quickenloans.com. Buy in. Quicken Loans. Home buy, refi, power.
Attention users of the blood thinners Xarelto and Pradaxa. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding.
If you took Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered uncontrolled bleeding, or if a loved one died after taking one of these drugs, call the Goldwater Law Firm right now.
I'm attorney Bob Goldwater. If you or a loved one took Xarelto or Pradaxa and were then hospitalized for internal bleeding, call us right now. You may be entitled to substantial compensation.
The makers of these drugs may be to blame for your internal bleeding. You deserve to be paid for what you've been through. Call the Goldwater Law Firm right now. You may be entitled to substantial compensation.
The makers of Pradaxa have agreed to pay $650 million in settlements. If you took Pradaxa or Xarelto and were injured, call us right now.
Call now to see if you qualify. Call 1-800-810-7500. That's 1-800-810-7500. 1-800-810-7500.
Today, thanks to Great Call, my mom has a cell phone she actually enjoys using, the Jitterbug. She loves it and takes it everywhere. The big buttons make it so easy to dial. It has a bright screen that's easy to see, a powerful speaker so conversations are loud and clear, and one of the longest lasting batteries on the market.
Hey, Grandma!
Hi, sweetie.
And with Great Call's exclusive 5-star service, the Jitterbug can become your personal safety device. One touch and you'll be immediately connected to 5-star agents who can confirm your location and get you the help you need.
The easy-to-use Jitterbug. Service starts at just $14.99 a month. Or choose the easy-to-use Jitterbug Touch smartphone. And now, with We Love Talk, you can get twice the monthly minutes for life.
Exclusively from Great Call. Available at retailers nationwide.
I want to take a live look now at the water offshore of Destin, Florida. Very popular destination for sure, especially for people in the south that love to go down there. Temperatures will be in the 60s, but severe storms are possible next week.
I like that. Destin and destination. It's perfect,
Goes
isn't it?
together.
It really does. Hey, severe weather expert Dr. Greg Forbes is with us.
Yeah.
He's in the pixel right over here because Destin could have some severe weather next week.
It certainly could. The issue is really going to be, is there going to be enough moisture for these storms to become severe? Moisture is such an important ingredient, along with the temperature, to determine the instability. So let me show you what the moisture looks like at the moment. We measure that with the dew points, and it's usually, I think you need 50 or higher. Right now, New Orleans is 52, Tampa 56. Look at Atlanta, where dry air, a front is pushed south, 32 degrees. So a lot of these Gulf Coast states, too dry, too stable for thunderstorms. Now, let's see what might happen between now and Monday, when severe thunderstorms could be possible. Sunday, it might actually even get drier as a big ridge of high pressure pushes in. These isobars are representative of the high pressure that's off over the northeast. So this is just nosing its way with dry, sinking air all the way back until you get to Texas, where it's a little bit on the moist side. But there won't be upper air forcing there on Sunday for severe thunderstorms. Instead, watch what happens here. We see a little wave of low pressure that begins by Monday during the afternoon to come into Louisiana and Mississippi. That's when, out ahead of that, the winds turn around to the south and become enough, I think, that there'll be just enough moisture there and instability for severe thunderstorms over into the Florida panhandle. And then we go overnight. Temperatures cool down. It's too stable. Maybe Tuesday afternoon briefly. There'll be enough moisture and instability in the coastal Carolinas and northern parts of Florida for a stray severe thunderstorm. But mostly I think it's going to be Monday. We'll have, in addition, an upper air disturbance, a dip in the jet stream that will be coming in from the northwest, and that will induce a surface low that I just showed you. I'm thinking probably the true position of that's going to be coming across Mississippi, running east along the stationary front. So south of that front will be where that moist air is, and a low-level jet could be 50, 60 miles per hour at 5,000 feet. So there'll be some turning of the winds. I think it'll be more of a damaging wind threat, but I wouldn't rule out an isolated tornado. But I've given even torque-on tornado condition index values of just 2 in that 10-point scale across this red shaded area, southeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. So it's a situation where the upper air disturbance comes in pretty quickly, and it's a limited time frame, maybe late Tuesday afternoon, where the severe threat is peaked. Dave will show us more about the long-term forecast. Dave?
I will after I talk about a little instability too here, Dr. Forbes. You know, two can play this game. Here we are around the Great Lakes. And boy, is the cold air coming southward. Marquette right now, 2 below 0 on the thermometer. Factor in the wind, minus 29. As the cold air blows across Lake Superior, look what happens. Clear skies in Canada. This is Western Ontario. But then the cold air blows across the Great Lakes. There's not much ice out here. So we got relatively warm water and this super cold air blowing over it. Warm, humid, rises, clouds, snow showers. That's what we got. In some cases, very heavy as this cold air comes southward, man. I tell you, there's your tropical hookup. The Bahamas are feeling some of that. But here we've got the Canadian connection. West Coast, tropical hookup, rain in Salem. But there's some colder air coming in here and another storm off the West Coast. So let's get into this forecast. The weekend is here. This is what Saturday looks like. And it's more of the same. New York City, 18 and falling is the forecast for you guys. Tonight's low around 40. Atlanta, high temperature tomorrow, 41. So it's actually going to feel colder as the day wears on. There's your warm weather in Miami and Phoenix and LA, where everybody, look at Phoenix and LA on Sunday. Oh, here comes that next storm off the Pacific Ocean, setting up shop in the Midwest Sunday and here on Monday. So heads up, Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, down toward furniture-making country here in western North Carolina. Then the storm moves east, a little snow, a little mess. Ugh, the weather coming up next week. Bonnie?
Come on, Dave, give us a smile.
Yeah.
Well, there's the threat of possibly a new winter storm early next week. That forecast is just minutes away. Then the anthem of the seas is slated to set sail again. But there's a new development that may impact the departure.
This just got interesting. Why pause to take a pill? Or stop to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain or Adempas for pulmonary hypertension, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis and a $200 savings card.
It wasn't me at all. It was my dad who recognized the fact that I loved weather, and I just couldn't stay out of it, frankly. So he said to me one day, you know, son, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? I said, I don't know, Dad, electrician, fireman. Because why don't you go study the weather? You're like a freak when it snows. You got to wake up for the next 50 years of your life every morning to go to work. You might as well do what you love. So go study the weather. And that's what I did. And I still love a good snowstorm.
A wind chill advisory is in effect. Currently in our area, 25 degrees with light snow. Tonight, occasional snow showers, low 7. Chance of snow, 70%. About 1 inch of snow expected. Saturday, intermittent snow showers, especially early, high 10. Chance of snow, 40%. Here's our 7-day outlook.
We've got trouble in Tummytown.
But cold cuts give you
your